guys, it's Christy here. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about, believe it or not, there's a synchronicity it seems to be going on in the universe right now, and a lot of us are thinking about a lot of the same things. And so, actually, I was writing a blog post on this. I hadn't gotten it written yet, and I happened to see a video from fellow practitioner Jonah Robbins about how to break the habit of being yourself. And his post or his video was really about the idea behind a book that he had read. And I have to be perfectly honest, I haven't read that book, but at the same time I'm noticing the exact same things. And so I just wanted to kind of share with you what happened to me this weekend. Me and my companion were outside. We were raking leaves, and like I do, he's got a lot of other things going on, and he was in between dragging tarps full of leaves across the street. He was checking Facebook and email and stuff like that because he had other conversations going on. And that actually triggered in me a reaction, right? It was a not very good reaction. And I immediately went to a place where, what was wrong with me? Why was he not being present with me? Would he rather be somewhere else instead of there raking leaves with me? Of course, who would want to be out in the yard raking leaves? That's not a whole lot of fun. But that's not the point. The point is that what he was doing, there was actually nothing wrong with. And we actually had to have a conversation about it. But when I actually, after the conversation was over, we had gotten done with what we were doing, and I came in the house, I took a deep breath in, and I really went back and said, okay, what was this really about? This seems very odd, that we keep having these kinds of conversations. And I realized that I was coming from a place of fear, right? My reactions, the fact that I needed to have a conversation about him checking Facebook at all, was coming from my own personal reflections, what it meant to me. Obviously, everything that we see in the world, everything that we read from others, it's all about us, right? It's what we're seeing, it's what we're projecting, it's all about us. And so I really had to go back and investigate this place of coming from fear. It had nothing to do with him. I had learned this skill, right, from other people that I had been with, and I brought it forward into my current relationship. And 16 years later, I was manifesting a program I had learned, like I said, 16 years ago. And so I realized that there's still work that needs to be done on me, for me. And so getting back to what Jonah had posted in his video is, what are you doing to make change? It's all great, good, and fine, well enough to understand that you need to be doing the healing, and you need to be getting out there and healing yourself and going in and getting deeper and diving down. But what are you doing in your day-to-day life to promote change? And that really resonated for me, because on the heels of this conversation and me hacking my own brain, what I had followed up with my companion was, next time this kind of thing happens, next time we have a conversation, let's both try and step back and see where we're coming from. See what's the root of the problem, right? Is it fear? Is it mistrust, right? Because we always want to be coming from a place of love, coming from a place of perfect love, perfect trust. And because that's where our authentic selves are. That's how we were born. That's how we were meant to be. And so I want to invite you to really take a step back and think about How are you today? Are you coming from a place of fear? Are you coming from a place of mistrust? Are you operating from programs, unconscious programs that you aren't aware of, aren't paying attention to, right? Be present, be mindful, be conscious. Because just like, what happened to me this weekend, I had no idea that I was operating from this programmed mindset, this program I had learned from a previous relationship. And it does. It takes some effort. It takes being conscious, being aware, and not going into your default mode, right? It's time to break out of that default mode. Stop being who you are so that you can be a better you. And so, yeah, that's really just what I wanted to put out there today. I hope this has helped you in some way, and if I can help you in any way, please let me know. Because we're always growing, always on the path, always on the journey. It's never about the destination, right? It's always about the journey, because in truth we never get there. So be grateful for your journey, right? Because that means you're still alive, still breathing, still growing, still changing, still loving, and all of those wonderful things that being alive grants you. So this is Christy again, and I hope you have a great day. Be a better you. Be a different you. And love who you are in the moment. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.